Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I got up early today, real early. Felt good too. Like I had enough sleep. So here we are. Hope I didn't step on anybody's live. Hare Krishna. There she is. Good morning. Okay, let's chant. Hare Krishna. Oh, I got 5 people already. Start early. Hare Krishna. Jesus, Srila Prabhupada. Jesus, Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhar. Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Nanda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Di Krishna Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Oh my Lord Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya Gauranga 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 Oh my Lord Gauranga Wow Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. There she is. All right. Shamakori, welcome. Thank you for coming. Whoops. She's not showing up for some reason. There you go. No? Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Ranga, Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga. Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga. Gauranga, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Anabolic beat.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Oh my Lord Krishna, Radhe. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Boy, this is no words. Only Hare Krishna. What is that? Let's try it. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What a wonderful, easy way to do penance. This is called penance. Oh, Krishna. Otherwise, I'd be lost, man. If Krishna didn't come up with a penance like this, I'd be out there. I'd be part of the Illuminati. No, I wouldn't even be that good. Now we could become better than the good guys just because we follow Lord Chaitanya's order. Isn't that amazing? I think that's amazing. Harinam, man. Hare Krishna, we're on his side. Hare Krishna, he wants to benefit everybody, make everybody happy. Shamaguri is very happy. She had a lot of spiritual experiences. So it's all by the book here, man. All by the book, man. You know, you got a bona fide spiritual man. That's just proof that this bona fide here or not. You know, the book. One who has a bona fide guru, they start to open up to spiritual experiences. Read chapter 1, Hallelujah. Follow the book. Although you gotta follow the rule book, man. That's a hard path, man. A lot of rules, a lot of mandates. Nobody likes mandates, do they? Hare Krishna, oh my Lord, Radha and Krishna. Hey. Hare Krishna. Oh, how wonderful you love each other. Oh, they just love each other so good. They just like to watch. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, Krishna. This is so great. You know, people are trying to, you know, they can't be as good as the elites. They can't be as good as the gurus, you know, at least externally. You know, you can't ever achieve, most of us. That's why the Lord comes and liberates. He makes kings and queens of the really fallen, you know, the ones who can't really, you know, they can't be materially like exalted. You know, that's only for these elites, the big demigods and the big demons, you know, they get all that. But we get something better. Sudras here, you know, we get something better, real. The Lord makes the devotees really exalts them. Shows them what is real wealth, what is real prestige. Being a devotee of the Lord, man. Devotee of the devotees of the Lord. This is the life. To chant the holy, oh man, that's, taste this food, oh wow. Oh wow. Hare, oh my Lord, Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You want to be something? Don't do it artificially. Just come here and Krishna will make you something. Something important to him. And the world, actually. Very important part of the world. It's liberation. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You'll be liberating gurus and Illuminatis and demigods they'll have to come to you to enter the kingdom of God. Now that's pretty awesome, huh? Movie stars will have to come to you to get liberated. Hey, I'm not joking, man. It's all true. They want to get into our Lord's a very attractive kingdom. You better come in the narrow gate. Hari Hari. Hare Krishna. Oh, all glories to the assembly of devotees here. Thank you for encouraging me on this path. I'm eternally indebted to you. All of you. You acted like real friends. Let's do this one again. Encore. Jai Jesus, my goodness. Jesus, thank you so much. And Srila Prabhupada, oh, thank you so much. And Lord Chaitanya, and all of you. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh my goodness. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I think it's totally funny. All these people they're putting up as, oh, these are great pure devotees. They have to come through this Sunday here to get delivered. It's exactly what Jesus, he saw this kind of stuff going on. He says, he was just a carpenter. And he's thinking, wow, it's as it should be. You're going to deliver people through really the lowest, just the very meek and humble, really humble, the nobodies. They're going to have to come through. That's a real line, disciplic line, man. And that's fair. All of those guys got to go through. Otherwise, they don't get in. Sorry. Proof is, hey man, when you bind in this world, you bind in spirit. Have you bound this kind of worship, man? Can you taste this holy name? Oh, is it holy, man? Everything else is full of holes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Unbelievable. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. All right. Oh, my Lord. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Boy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Okay, let's try this. Let's just do some of this here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. It's nice to have a steady beat sometimes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. After a while, it doesn't matter what you do, man. You know, to what song or no song, doesn't matter. It's juicy all the way. Anyway, with music, without music. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, oh God. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. The wealth of Lord Chaitanya, he was chanting in this ecstasy, wasn't it? That was his wealth. What is the wealth we have? Same thing, same wealth. Ooh. 1 and 1 equals 2. I love it. That's so simple. This is real wealth, my friends. Not being a big cheese, big guru. No, to chant the holy name in ecstasy. Then if you are, the Lord makes you a guru, then you stay purified. Otherwise, could you imagine getting all that karma from people? Driving down. You can't, it doesn't get purified. You got to chant in ecstasy. This is the safe path. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then you take away the problems of your disciples. It goes away. See, when you're hearing, your vibration becomes transcendental. So it's the only way, man. That's why it doesn't. No other way works, man. Why not just do the way that works, man? Come here, get purified, man. Become a real guru, man. Become a real leader. Yeah? Lead by, wealth, being a wealthy person. Distribute real wealth. This is, real wealth distribution. Look at that face on Lily Tagaga, man. See, now that's a wealthy person there. See, fabulously wealthy. Yeah. A lot of physical problems, but she's still smiling. Can you imagine? Unbelievable. That's wealth. Yeah, see, Shamaguri, she's wealthy too. You don't sing and dance around unless you're really feeling wealthy, man. You don't see, I tell you, won't be seeing Bill Gates or Fauci dancing around in ecstasy. They're just heaping on karma. They get so much karma, man. Yeah. Anyway, we can help them, We're going to make the world learn what real wealth is. Lord Chaitanya established it 500 years ago. We're going to reestablish it. Yeah. Hare Krishna. How can you be happy in these times unless you have this real wealth? You have, You know how many people are thinking of suicide? So many. Because they don't have this. They have, there's nothing to live for out there now. See? Nothing to live for. There's no future, nothing out there. And here's the future. Isn't it? This is the future. Wow! Right now is the future. Past, present, and future is right here, man. This was done in the past by Lord Chaitanya. And this is, is being done now, and this will be done in the future, because there's no future out there. Dystopian, very. The elites are destroying themselves by the way they act. They destroy. That's what they. You destroy others, you destroy yourself. It's just the law of karma, man. Yes, well, here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. The real wealth is this Bhakti Lata Bij, this devotional potency. Without it, you can't see God. See? You can't realize God. He's everywhere, but you can't see it. You're cut off. You might as well be dead. And people are. We're spirit, man. We're not this body. We're not these modes of nature. It's all dead, unconscious. This is the only life, man. Truth is live, is alive, it's conscious, man. It makes you conscious. Okay? This name is conscious. See, this devotion is conscious. It makes you alive, aware again. I'm spirit. I'm a spirit. I'm eternal. That's why you become fearless. They kill the body, destroy, pollute it. Yeah, but that's the secret. Prahlad Maharaj, they poisoned him, everything, but he was living in a spiritual body. He identified himself with that. Jesus also. They killed the material body. He was spirit, man. He realized that. Yeah, truth is alive. It makes you alive, doesn't it? That's life. See? If it wasn't conscience, you wouldn't become conscious. See? That's why lies make you unconscious. See? But lies, deception, see? Or even material knowledge, it's a covering of the soul. This is called transcendental knowledge. See, this is eternal. Otherwise, without it, you cannot transcend. That's why even people ecstatic, yeah, thank you very much for being the examples, you guys who leave here even. You know, they leave here like one's left here and she's, I don't know if she's still ecstatic, but you know, it lingers for a while, but that's not enough. See, they get off the beam. See? They become ungrateful and scatter, and then everything will peters away. They ungrateful, you know, and then it's only them. See, they become inconclusive. That's how important truth is. You get off the line. You get off the line, and everything goes down. You can't represent the line. You can't really help anybody. See? Here, you see how people, they're helped. And what I tell you is in the book. It's in these transcendental books because transcendental truth. My happiness is just delivering it as it is, like Prabhupada. He loved as it is. I love as it is too. Otherwise, how can I represent this line and this path? See? Solid, see? Solid. Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. People come here, they can depend on this. I depend on this. Therefore, you can also. You'll get the result I get. Not a bad deal, huh? You want to see this holy name as real wealth? Huh? Just come. Hang on. Hold on. Hey, William, welcome. Yeah, put your phone number up there again. I'll call you. I kind of lost track of it. Yeah, if you want to come visit us, welcome. We'll go out in Sankirtan. Bring a tent or a camper or whatever. While there's time, anyway. While we can do it. Things are externally tightening up. See, the Lord he's got the plan, man. You know, he tightens everything. That's why, you know, he works during these times. Every time of his appearance has been these kind of times, you know, when there's some kind of war, conflict, you know, where the external becomes less appealing. Otherwise, people don't listen. They just keep looking outside, you know. When you look outside and there's nothing pretty out there, you know, like to distract you from, you know, where are you going to go? Hey, man, aren't we offering a good deal? Hey, man, you come here, man, look at these. You can feel the kingdom, the real wealth inside, man, chanting the holy name. Instead of talking about bullshit in the world, you just chant the holy name, talk about the absolute truth, you know, and please God and become more and more realized who God is, you know, who you are, what the world is about, you know. And that's forever. This is what it's all about, man. For everybody, is transcend the world, you know, into spirit. Isn't that what Jesus said? My words are spirit. They help people transcend the body, bodily awareness. Great, thanks, Sarah. I'll try and give you a call. Hopefully, I remember. Sometimes my memory is. All right. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Wouldn't it be? Isn't it nice to have a word, some words? Hare Krishna, that makes your heart happy in a way that you can't get happy any other way except by chanting the names of what's eternal. That's proof that it's eternal. I mean, it gives you a happy, whether it's, you think, whatever it is, it just gives you a heart of happiness that is unusual, otherworldly, and very attractive. That's what I'm looking at now, just Hare Krishna, it's like, wow, God it is about pleasing God. Life is about pleasing God. It's so nice. It detaches you from things, from stuff and all that. It's just, wow, just make God happy. And, the happiness of God, that's why, God is just happy. And we can become happy by taking shelter of the Lord, and the Lord is his name. Oh my God, just by associating with the name, by chanting, what a wonderful method. Narada Muni, he's going around, he's just Narada, Krishna, and just blissed out, crying, laughing, just like Shamagori, Govinda. I'll read that later. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Isn't that amazing? You just commune with God. You just open your mouth and you're communing with the Lord by his name. It's just like eating food. Your food, my Lord. Radha and Krishna is the food of the devotees of Vrindavan. So delicious. I gotta admit, Lordships, you're delicious, delectable, sublime. Hare Krishna, Krishna. You are my wealth. You're my happiness, my purification, my everything. Yeah. Why would Lord Chaitanya come here and propagate this if it wasn't true? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. When Lord Chaitanya came, there were a lot of Vaidhi Bhaktas. They were just like now. They were chanting Hare Krishna. They had gurus, like now. But he said, if people don't accept me, they'll be destroyed still. Why did he say that? Because it's not enough just to chant dry, without feeling the complete name. So he came and he said, if they accept Satchidananda, so you accept him and his real ecstatic associates, they'll be delivered so easily. It's the same thing now. You see how it's so many were delivered. Then they realize, oh, that's pretty simple. That's pretty clear. Just, Lord, 1 and 1 equals 2. Lord Chaitanya was ecstatic. His devotees were ecstatic because they accepted him, and accepted this love of God, this real bhakti that makes God's name really juicy to the point of tears squirting out of your eyes and holy laughter and all that. And when all they did was accept that association and they got the gift. Why should it be any different now when the same conditions are here? So that's why that's why the first fruits are coming. This could be for thousands or millions. The opportunity is here, isn't it? That's why I'm very happy to be born at this time, when all this stuff is forcing people. They can't look outside. They can't look to these gurus. The gurus are lining them up for shots. That's your guru, man. That's just proof, hey, man, that ain't real leadership. They can't think straight, you see. They can't critically think. They can't see the game going on, They can't see how, you got to see all the levels. See, Lord Chaitanya gives you the ability to see all levels of what's going on. You see the illusion, and you see the demigod level of truth. See, the illusion are the demons, and the demigod level, the ones fighting at that level. And you see the people that are tackling the problem on the level of the kind of a liberated state. And then you see Bhagavan's intention, his plan. That's why, if you want to see the, like the eagle's eye view, from top of the mountain, this is how you do it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. It's all who you listen to, like Govinda says. You want this prema? Or do you want to, like the faithless doubters, do they have prema? Do you like, No, they have envy and jealousies. I don't blame them. I'd be jealous of this too, man. You know how you're jealous of wealthy people? And the way jealousy comes out is when, they show it, they flaunt it around, then people get jealous, right? That's why a lot of people, they hide their wealth because they don't want people to get jealous. Here we're flaunting this wealth. Yeah. So people get jealous. They're jealous, but they can have it too, but they don't, they don't understand. They're bewildered. They think, by criticizing it, they can get it. No. The wealth, we're flaunting the wealth, but whoever comes can also get the wealth. So what is the point? It's just not very smart. It's, look at this, well, we got the prema. Yeah, you should. Deep down inside, they have this envy of wealthy people. I mean, this is real wealth, and we're flaunting it. Okay? But this is not a bad thing. This is not a good thing. It's a transcendental thing. It's a liberating thing. We're here to liberate souls. We have to flaunt this. Otherwise, people don't know what is the real path of salvation. This is beyond salvation. This is pure devotional service, man. We got to flaunt this if we want to work in this world. Otherwise, there would be no point to be here. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's juicy. I mean, I'm Ghost in the Nandi. We got the ghost, and we give the ghost. See, that's preacher. See, there's Bhajan and Nandi. You go in a cave, and you Hare Krishna, and you cry and everything, and nobody sees nothing. Ghost in the Nandi is, you got the ghost, and you give the ghost, the Holy Ghost. Otherwise, you got what do you call the modes of nature ghosting you. Those modes, man, passion. You can see it. When you start chanting Hare Krishna, then you look around, you see the modes. You see how people are. The modes are causing them to speak and to act and all that. The energy, and it's not very. Hear them talk. Especially they're talking. Passion. It's like, you don't like to hear it. That's why you get this. I was at the hot springs, the lava hot springs, and this lady was sitting back. I was just talking about this and that, and she was sitting back with a big smile on her face. She says, "I don't know, your voice. I just listening to. I feel so at peace, so relaxed." Because people, they don't get any peace listening to all these persons. Their voices. See, it all transmits energy. See, vibration. See, you want to transmit the highest vibration. Come here, man. Associate here. You get purified, man. And then the vibration that comes out will liberate people. Man, that's power, isn't it? These people, these elites, they want to have power to make slaves, and we have the power to save and liberate and free people. Oh my goodness. I think we got the best deal. Win-win. That's what I'm telling you, I'm after some of these elites, man. I'm going to convince them that we got better power. We got more power. Yeah, they have win-lose. They got put out all these lies and trickery and cheating and all that because they're serving the shadow, our Lord's shadow. And they think, this is power, and they make others miserable, and then they're miserable. That's why you look at these guys; they're not happy. You ever see a smile on the face of Carl Schwab? I don't think he's ever smiled in his life. But he could. Yeah, this is win-win, man. I don't know. Here are just the truth. They got to lie to you, cheat you, and trick you into destroying the body. Okay? Here, we just tell you the truth. We chant the name of God with great happiness, and you show the truth. You show that, this is a liberated person, who is in their spirit, even though they got a body, in their spirit. See, they're in their temple is Radha and Krishna, God, the full God, not just the male patriarch. No, Radha and her devotion to the Lord is me. See, that is the absolute eternal truth. There ain't any other truth beyond that, deeper than that, more than that. People can get that. Yeah. That's why we're here, anybody. But if you don't accept this gift, this gift is here. We're giving it. You don't accept it, you don't get this. You don't get this vibration. You don't get this realization. You don't get win-win. Even the gurus, they don't have win-win. They won. They're going around, prancing around with their big sticks. Are their disciples winning? Not much. Many of them will never be like them, but my disciples, we make you like even better. Win-win, man. See, why play the win-lose game? That's why I say religion. That's why, here we've abandoned all varieties of religion. We are the verses here. We're the verse. Every verse. Because the lordships, Radha and Krishna, live in our temples. Therefore, they are the verses, man. You don't have to be anything special other than accepting the gift. That's all I did. I just accept the gift. Don't have to be anything special. This is fun, isn't it? I love coming here and having a good time. With Lalita and River and everybody, whoever comes up especially. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. People got to do so many things to make themselves happy, and it's not really a very high-grade happiness. Here, you just open your mouth, man. Hare Krishna, and happiness is achieved. Isn't that amazing? The shelter of Krishna you can achieve. That's the whole point of life, is to attain the shelter of the transcendental Lord. See? Then you're like Radharani. She's eternal. She enjoys. And enjoys the shelter of an eternal. She enjoys the position of an eternal consort under the shelter, under the shade of Krishna's lotus feet. That's Krishna Karnamrita. See, that's this. Chanting the holy name and achieving the shelter is that. Lord Chaitanya, he would meet people on the path when he was preaching. He said, go to Vrindavan, chant the holy name continuously, and you will very soon achieve the shelter of Krishna. That's this place and better. This is better. Okay? Because devotees who chant the holy name in ecstasy purify even the holy places. So you'll get that result. Do you see anybody see that as wealth? Because that's real wealth, is to chant the holy name and very soon achieve the shelter of Krishna and show the world that. And by your association, you help others get it. Otherwise, it's a very long process and many lifetimes. Okay? This is conclusive, man. It's all right from the book, right from the experience, right from the witnesses. Guru Sadhu Shastra. Ironclad truth. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Let's try the professional mode.
Professional mode.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. Oh God, I just love it, this. Oh my goodness, that's it, man. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. You know, when Lord Chaitanya was a little baby, you know, he would cry, hey! You sit there and on the ladies' laps, you know, the village lady, hey! He wouldn't stop crying. And they finally figured out if they say Hare Krishna, whoop, he stopped crying. Now it's the opposite. If you don't chant Hare Krishna, you won't start crying. So he did a little trick. He turned everything around. Now it's turned around again, because now if you don't start chanting in association of devotees, you won't start crying like Lalita and Shamaguri and Shamasundaris and Rivers and others, and Janakis. And maybe Francis. I don't hear any reports other than he really likes our classes. I'd like to know, is he starting to cry? Not yet? Who knows? We don't know. You got to give classes there, Francis. let's see what's happening. Johan, he's a crier. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We got a crying school here, like Gaur Govinda did a crying school, huh? Yeah. And not only that, we've opened a laughing school too. It's the next stage, crying and laughing. When you cry and laugh, now you're entering Vrindavan. That's what they do there. You can't tell. Are they miserable or extremely happy? It's hard to tell. That's Vrindavan. There's no misery. Even the misery there dances on the happiness of the demigods. That's the misery there. It dances on the happiness. So that's an analogy that Sanatan gave to try to explain Vrindavan mentality and transcendental experience, because it's not even Vaikuntha's planets in the liberated realms. They can't. What is this mentality of the devotees there? Why do they? Yeah, no, because this is the greatest happiness, and that happiness is here in this sangha. That's why nobody, this is rare stuff. This is like rare diamonds here. Devotees are getting. Cursing school? There's no curses here. Even the curses are blessings. Everything is a blessing here, man. Ask the devotees. When I started cursing, like I used the F word, people made spiritual advancement. Ask Janaki. They actually, knocked them for a while, but then they transcended the mode of goodness. They thought being a good person was good enough. Everything's absolute here, isn't it? Absolute blessing. Hold your tongue there, Karuna. I have to delete that comment there. We don't. It doesn't come off right when you do it. Hare Krishna, not yet. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Okay.
Thanks for using.
That was fun. There's a lot of games we can play here, Harinam games. All right. We'll try another variety of devotional service. Isn't that nice? That's what I love, variety. Doesn't there be variety, spice of life, variety of devotional service? Sometimes chanting, sometimes blasting Maya. Yeah, that was great chanting, and we'll do more of that. I got up really early. I felt really good. I don't know. Sometimes, when we move to certain places, the energy is just works out. Just feel like maybe we're not around a chemtrail or something. Who knows? Okay, let's see here. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktavinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. I haven't done any Bhagavatam 10th Canto, Chapter 21. The gopis glorify Krishna's flute. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jai Srila Prabhupada, Jai Jesus, all glories to the assembled devotees. Okay, Sri Shukadev Goswami said, thus the Vrindavan forest was filled with transparent autumnal waters and cooled by the breezes perfumed, by the fragrance of lotus flowers growing in the clear lakes. Shukadev Goswami said, thus the Vrindavan forest was filled with transparent autumnal waters, and cooled by the breezes perfumed with the fragrance of lotus flowers growing in the clear lakes. The infallible Lord, accompanied by his cows and cowherd boyfriends, entered the Vrindavan forest. Yeah, see, in the Vrindavan forest, everything has relation with Krishna. Huh? Krishna comes in there, they're all looking at Krishna. Everything becomes pure and purifying. See, all because it's in relationship with Krishna. That's the name, man. See, we're doing that, we're associating with Krishna by his wonderful name, and so getting the shelters, it's like you feel happy associating with his name. This is Vrindavan. This is the Vrindavan forest. You're within Vrindavan residents. When those who are chanting the holy names are feeling that result, it's so nice to be with Krishna and associate with not only Krishna, Radha also. Radha and Krishna's names. Yeah. I always felt reluctant to say, "Oh, I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord," because not my mood. Now, it's like, Lord, I see, inside this temple, this body here, is Radha's love for Krishna. All glories to Radha's love for Krishna. That is in this temple here, this particular temple. People have different viewpoints. But in this temple, all glories to Radha's love for Krishna. I'm just sitting here, just relishing it. That's the Manjari mood. The Manjari mood is whatever Radha is feeling for Krishna, they feel. I had no idea that this, who am I? Look at this. I'm here in the world's ordinary person, and this fantastic, wealth has been given to this fool. I don't know, I just amazing. That shows me there's no other merciful incarnation like Lord Chaitanya, to be able to give such a gift, such an amazing gift, the highest to the lowest persons. See, Lolita, she's getting such a great thing, great realizations. I feel so blessed to be in association with devotees like this. So Karuna, you should be over there. Go kiss her feet. Go take a little trip over to Belgium, and that'll purify you there. You'll make real advancement. That'll be the soap that'll wash your mouth out so you don't curse so much. Put soap on your feet so he can, when he does that, the infallible Lord. See, infallible. This is infallible. See, absolute. All these words are for God, man. And that. And you want to become infallible. You have to take shelter of the infallible Lord. You become infallible in that sense. Oh, you may make mistakes and everything. And the Lord said, don't worry, I'll take care of it for you. I'm not incapable. That's it, man. That's having the shelter of the Lord. He takes care of it. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. He likes to do it. Hey, man, it's like a person, they have wealth. They want to distribute it, right? They want to use it. The Lord's just waiting. Hey, man, in Kali Yuga, especially here in our Sangha, he's waiting for people just to accept his help, accept his boons, accept his wealth, accept his prema. This shelter is here. We're just distributing shelter. You ever see these people, when there's a hurricane, they go out there and they distribute the shelters. They have, here's a shelter for you. Give you a tent or something. See? We're giving out tents, man. This will protect you from Maya forever. You erect a tent. It's very easy. You don't have to carry a big, heavy tent. When you just open your mouth, Hare Krishna, and boom, Govardhan is just there giving you shelter, man. Pastimes of the Lord. Yeah. Yes, infallible. Just let's say that a few times. The infallible, the infallible. Oh, my Lord, my infallible lordships, accompanied by his cows, and cowherd boyfriends entered the Vrindavan forest. See, the cows and the cowherd boys. The cowherd boys, they lead the cows, and you see, both have the shelter. That's why Lord Chaitanya said, I'm going to tell you all what is eternal in the world, and I'll just repeat it as it is and make it more clear. That's my happiness. The Lord said, Krishna is eternal. See, Krishna. He said, my devotees, the cowherd boys, cowherd girls, my intimate servants, my mothers and fathers are also eternal. And their devotees are also eternal. Those are the cows. Yeah. They need a little help, for a while, and then they become cowherd boys, but they have this tendency to wander. But the Lord, see, the cows are also there in Vrindavan too, right? See, and the cowherd boys keep them. See, the older brothers. That's why you don't accept big brother and sisters here in our Sangha. Big brother out there is looming, and we know him. Oh, boy, that big brother, that television, man, the mainstream media, the programming, dystopian future is out there looming. That's why this is a great time, man. Hey, we got big brothers and big sisters here. Here, come get the win-win, man. Come get the shelter of Vrindavan. Come, or, if you want to look at it as a Garden of Eden here, Vrindavan, Garden of Eden, it's just all closeness with the infallible Lord. You want to have infallible shelter. It's infallible, man. Maya will not disturb it. She wouldn't dare. Why would she? She's also a devotee. She knows about offenses. We read, Yamaraj, he's the distributor of justice. What kind of justice do you think these guys are going to get? The demons. You gotta, hey man, you're just hellish. You hurt people. You make them miserable and all that. Well, you just gotta, learn your lesson, man. Here you go. Here's a nice little hell for you. Demigods. Oh, okay. Go to heaven for a while. Still didn't figure out what life is all about yet. Neither of you know. And you guys are rulers of the material world. You got the demigods and the demons, the asuras. You notice they're rulers. Sometimes the demons rule, like now the demons are ruling, and sometimes the demigods are ruling, and they're always fighting. But neither knows the eternal truth. We do. Isn't that amazing? We have the door out. This is the trap door is it's this world of the good and evil of going on in the world. We have the escape route. Yeah, we have the way out. The lakes, the rivers, the hills in Vrindavan resounded with the sounds of maddened bees and flocks of birds. moving about the flowering trees. The lakes, the rivers, the hills of Vrindavan resounded with the sounds of maddened bees and flocks of birds, all moving about the flowering trees. The company of the cowherd boys and Balaram, Madhupati, Sri Krishna entered the forest. While herding the cows, he began to vibrate his flute. While herding the cows, he began to vibrate his flute. Do you notice Krishna's herding the cows, right? And the cowherd boys are. See, there's both. The cowherd boys are the devotees, and there's the Lord there too. Even if you don't see Krishna here, you think the same thing is going on here. You see the devotees, and the Lord is also there, of inspiring behind the scenes. That's why the devotees, they give glorification to Krishna. Why not? Because he's part of it, man. He's the of both parties. The Lord is, is the life, is the real life. Yeah. So that's why you need to find where is those two, the devotees, or the cowherd boys, cowherd girls, or the mothers and fathers, and because that's where Krishna is. They cannot live with. I cannot live without Krishna. I could not live without Radha and Krishna. What life would you? Why would I wouldn't be doing any classes? It's by their mercy. Yeah. You gotta find, the devotee and their Lord together. Yeah, big brother. I mean, the shadow is the big brother. See, big brother is watching you. This is why it's a reflection of the truth. It's not a good one to, you don't want that reflection to be watching you, because it's a miserable experience. Everything is twisted. It's all imitation and twisted and shadowy, and just why you see the what they call the shadow, the deep state, and all that stuff. That's all the dark stuff going on, and so that's controlling the world. And right now, the darkness is in charge and coming out. Actually, the Lord has given it empowerment to come out. It's part of his pastimes. What are you going to do? It's all part of you. You become more of a devotee, you could start to see, oh, okay, the Lord is using this to drive people. He wants to liberate people. He appears in these times. He's appearing here already. How are we getting saved? Here, we're the first fruits. You don't have to have like some visual out there, some oh yeah, there God is with the white beard and I like it. It's better you feel him inside, you feel close. I already had a visual. I had an out of the body experience in 1972 or so, 71, 72. And I saw, like a person like with the white beard and flowing robes and out there and outer space. But it was out there in the distance. Oh, I like this better. Oh, I feel God inside, man. Ooh. See, Christians, they're all looking for this thing on the outside. I already had that, man. That's distant. I like closeness, man. I want intimacy. I like chanting the name and just mixing and merging and communing. Ooh, yeah, this thing. Oh, God is going to come, and He's always out there. Now, how about inside? The kingdom of God is within and at hand. Call it up. Hare Krishna. Boom, there he is. Krishna's still looking for the out there. Oh, he's going to come on a cloud out there. I already had that myself. This is better. Intimate, close, Garden of Eden, no fig leaf, gone. Even the Lord was pissed. What did you put that fig leaf on? Who did you listen to? Probably some bogus guru, in the form of a snake. Twisted teaching. They take the truth and they twist it. That's what, that's why abandon all varieties. Really, you come here, we'll get you. You'll very easily, you won't want twisted truth. You won't want checklists to get in the way of your intimate relationship with God. I think we're showing people what is the real path and what is the real goal. What is the real method? You notice? You come here, you're going to get the whole package. You're going to get the path. You're going to get the goal. You're going to get the life of devotion. Right there, River. A whole ball of wax here. Yeah, mute your mic there, River. When the young ladies in the cowherd village of Raj heard the song of Krishna's flute, when the young ladies in the cowherd village heard the song of Krishna's flute, which arouses the influence of Cupid. See, you heard the song of Krishna's flute, and that's the devotees, man. Whatever they're singing or chanting or talking about Krishna, that's the song, man. See, song of truth. See, and if you're a devotee, you hear that. It arouses Cupid. What is Cupid? Devotion. See, they have the devotion of the world, the Cupid here, the lust. It's called lust. And then they got spiritual lust. That's pure, that's wonderful. It arouses ecstasy, ecstatic emotions. See? That's how, that's why Jesus, when he said, hey, man, whoever the Lord wants to draw here, he'll draw. Because he preached, right? He went out and preached, talked to it. The same thing. We would go all over Facebook and preaching. Whoever is meant to be drawn here will be drawn. Why? The influence of Cupid, because I'm only interested in those kinds of persons, those who feel inspiration from these words. Otherwise, if the influence of Cupid, of this love, or even if it's not devotion yet, but you feel something, you feel attracted. We can work with that. You come here and it'll grow, it'll deepen. See, we're looking for Vrindavan residents here. So, Sim says, if God is living in his name, let's try this here. Okay, question is, if God is living in his name, does God live also in all other names of God? And why is the name Krishna superior to other names? Good question. Yeah. You want to answer that, Lalita?
Yeah, he always asks such good questions when he comes in my class as well.
Yeah.
God, of course, he lives in his others' names, in the other names. He is present there inside. And from the moment you will become ecstatic, you will experience that. You will experience God in all those names. That's why you see that we become ecstatic when we say Nimai Pandita, for instance, or Lord Chaitanya, on our reactions of Yamuna and Johan and me and Govinda, you will see that we experience God in the other names as well.
Mm-hmm.
And while Krishna is superior to the other names, because you can have the highest relationship with him.
Yeah, he is his name. So Vrindavan was Radha and Krishna, and their deepest manifestation was there. So if you look from a neutral point of view, that is the highest. But, you may have like a relationship with Shiva and be very happy. You know, you could chant Shiva's name, Shiva, 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 Shambhu, and just be very ecstatic also, prema. You know, but it may be a little different variety because it's just the spiritual world is full of spiritual variety also, different devotees. They're devotees of Lord Nishinga. They're very ecstatic prema. You know, I mean, look at Prahlad. He was a devotee of Deva and very ecstatic, you know. God is God. It's still it's pure love on a pure object. See, the object is pure. Krishna is pure. Jesus Christ is pure. See, devotees who are lovers of God are considered pure. Also, you can chant their names. You can chant Haridas Thakur's name and become ecstatic. You know, there was Shamananda. He was on the bank of the Yamuna and he was chanting his guru's name. He was great. He was laughing and crying and all kinds of things. See, because his guru was a devotee of Lord Chaitanya, which is Radha and Krishna. It's all family. It's all the devotional potency. Yeah. Sometimes Krishna has a hard time connecting with Radha directly, and then he goes to the Manjaris or the Gopis and you know, and chants their names or goes to see them or to get the mercy of Radha. Because it's all family now. So yeah, the names are all ecstatic, and so the principle is taught by Krishna in Bhagavatam that the devotees will, or actually Chaitanya Charitamrita, the devotees will chant the names of God that they cherish. And some may just cherish Radha and Krishna's name. Some may cherish Radha and Krishna and Lord Chaitanya, which would be natural once you know, because he's Radha and Krishna combined. Or chant Jesus Christ's name, or chant Nishinga's name, or different the Lord Chaitanya, Ram's name. Some devotees were devotees of Ram, and so yeah, you know, what is your cherish? You come here, that will awaken naturally. You look at Govinda; he likes to chant. He's into Shiva. He really likes that. He feels that relation, and also Lord Chaitanya, you know, and Radha and Krishna. He gets it all. See, that's the thing. Lord Chaitanya gave it all to all the devotees of Lord Ram got a relationship with Radha and Krishna too. You know, that like Murari Gupta. He was a devotee of Lord Ram. And yet he also got attraction to Radha and Krishna. You know why? Because he became attracted to Lord Chaitanya. He loved Lord Chaitanya. Well, you can't, you know, who are they? Radha and Krishna. So, you know, Narada Muni, he chants different names of God in ecstasy. And he goes and sees them in the great ecstatic. He knows his Lord intimately. Yeah. Nishinga name. Yeah. Just, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I have it with chanting your name. Starts with your name, then I'm gone.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's just if it makes the Lord happy, see, you know, in your heart, see. Yeah, I mean, you know, just if one of his devotees is here preaching on his behalf, oh, that's, you know, that's important to the Lord. He's very happy about that, and you recognize where he's working and through whom he's working very powerfully. Oh, he shows you.
Yeah, that's why they say Guru is non-different from Krishna. I
Yeah,
experience that same love,
yeah,
and then you do the whole disciplic line. Srila
yeah,
Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta oh my God.
yeah, yeah. It's family now. See, you're
Yeah.
part of the family. Yeah. That's why, unless you have these symptoms, which I haven't seen many, if they're kind of everybody in Vaishnava is more or less putting on a show. You know, they're trying to attain this. Anyway, it's here and it's being given. So why work so hard, people? You know, why not just take the gift? If you haven't figured it out yet, well, we'll just keep on preaching and relishing, and it just gets more and more clear, more and more relishable, more and more wonderful, more and more obvious. I mean, can you imagine people come here after a while, God, every day they're chanting such happiness. We've never seen this. God, and then after a while you put two and two together. You look in the book and you see you're chanting great ecstasy, and then you see living examples of that. After a while, 1 and 1 equals 2. You get over your dumbed downness, by being dumbed down by everything twisted in this world. See, we're straightening everything out. See, conclusive truth, clear truth. Straighten it out, man. Make it clear. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we can unearth here. I just came across this verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Krishna manifests his eternal human-like form and performs his pastimes to show mercy to the devotees. Having heard such pastimes, one should engage in service to him. So Krishna manifests his eternal human-like form and performs pastimes. And so that's why you got to see the living example. You got to see now the Lord Krishna manifests his human-like form. He does that as the guru, has to. See, and so now what do? You see these pastimes, and you engage in service to the Lord. So when you become attracted, the guru is the door to this relationship. And then we just engage in service. What is the service? Making the Lord happy. Now that people know, I mean, we're the guru and the devotees, advanced devotees, the real associates demonstrate how to make the Lord happy just by chanting Hare Krishna in ecstasy. Okay, chanting Hare Krishna without the ecstasy. Okay, well, that's something. But could you imagine chanting with the ecstasy? Well, if you want that, if this looks attractive to you, then, well, that's here. But if it doesn't, that's why I say, why follow? This may sound offensive to some people, but to me, it's just a matter of fact. If your gurus are not attracted to this is real Krishna consciousness. And if your gurus are not attracted to this more than having a big following, because that's false ego, they're not liberated then. Why are you following that? Why not follow what real Krishna consciousness is and where it's manifest? Real Krishna consciousness is chanting the holy name with great ecstatic love. That's it. That's Gurudev. That's an associate of Lord Chaitanya. They did that then, and if that's being done now, there you go. You found the path. They are the path. Their ecstasy is the life, and their word is pretty clear truth, man, I would say. What is the difficulty? It's so simple, Krishna consciousness. But your guru isn't attracted to this? They preach against this, or they're indifferent to this, and they're only interested in their, giving a class, with no ecstasy, chanting, or if they even do that, or say they give a bhajan, but no tears are coming, no ecstatic devotion, which is proof that Radha and Krishna are living in their temple. And so that's not going on, and they're not interested, not in the least, even though we're on Facebook all over the place showing that this is real Krishna consciousness and demonstrating and teaching very clearly, very simply, so even a stupid, dumb person can understand. And they're showing they don't even have the intelligence. What are you following that for when this is here? I mean, this just makes sense to me. What is this thing? Oh, you're so offensive. What does that have to do with it? It's about right and wrong. Where is the real path, or real and false? This is beyond right and wrong. Real? What is real? Is this? What is false? Not this. No, what you represent Radha and Krishna and Vrindavan? Well, where's the representation? Where is that love of Radha? Where is the conclusive truth of Krishna, glorifying the essence of truth? Where are the witnesses who do take seriously this association and are like the residents of Vrindavan and the flowers there and everything, who are enlivened by Krishna's association because here of the preaching of the real Radha and Krishna? Where is it? To me, it's just like, hey, man, logic. If you got the mercy of Radha and Krishna, you'll be really logical. You'll be really clear. And if those who are, I don't care who you are, guru or sannyasi or anything, if you can't see the clarity here, you're dark, man. There's darkness. People shouldn't be following you. They'll go over a cliff, and they are. Hey, man, it's time to reveal everything. For those who want out, you want out of this? You have an opportunity now. If not, go follow these people who not even attracted to ecstatic worship, which is Krishna conscious, isn't it? How do you become conscious of Krishna? Got to have real ecstatic devotion. No ecstatic devotion, you're not conscious of the real Krishna. You don't even know God like this. Only devotion reveals depth in understanding Krishna. Otherwise, it's all superficial speculation on the scriptures and all that. Ain't not strong enough. Ain't good enough. You want to be good enough? People are trying to be good enough for God, trying to do to be good enough and justify themselves before God. No. You want to be good enough? Just come here. And the Lord thinks, oh, you're good enough just because you come and associate with my devotees. They're here to teach the real path of Krishna consciousness. No one else. You want to be good enough and justify yourself before God? All you have to do is come here and associate with these wonderful ecstatic devotees here. I'm not the only one either now. Oh, you want to justify yourself as a fool? Well, don't come here. Or come here and then leave. And then, they talk about looking like a fool. They called her a fool. One of these persons who left here called Lalita Ganga a fool. No, he's just projecting his own foolishness. Okay. It's foolish not to know. That's why people, you want to know what repentance is? Just admit you're a fool. If you're a guru representing Hare Krishna and Krishna consciousness and you got no ecstatic devotion and you're alluding to your disciples that you can deliver them, you're a fool, man. And they're a fool for following you. You're a blind leader and you have blind followers. And that's the truth, man. I don't think I'm lying. I think this is the real deal. What do you guys think out there? This clarity comes from this kind of worship. And people need it, otherwise they're blind as bats in this world. People can't see nothing. They're bouncing off the walls of speculation. It's a wall. Yeah, devotees who chant the holy names with great ecstatic devotion. It's like, on a car, you got a car and it's raining. Maya's raining, right? That's the window washer. So you can see his devotion. And most people don't have the window washer going. It's just all the pelting of Maya there, and they're looking through they can't see nothing, and they're saying, look, I can see, but they can't. It's a lie. It's the world. Lie, speculation, material motivations. Hey, even in the world, they're saying, oh yeah, I can see, I'm telling the truth, and they're lying. See? And then say, diabolicalness. Yeah, we're going to make the lie the truth. They did this in Krishna consciousness. When Prabhupada left, boom, they're kind of started like that. They tried to build their house on a flimsy foundation. Not Prabhupada, not the truth, on a lie. That's why it's fallen down. That's why the Lord said, get rid of this. What this is? What you're representing the Lord? You're building your house on a flimsy foundation of speculation, lies, and deceit. That's what they did. You think it's going to fall, man? It has to be built on the solid foundation of the truth, man. That's why the devotees have to be sent here. Most can't figure it out. As soon as a spiritual master like Vasudev and Devaki represents a real devotee. See? And Vasudev represents God, the Lord, and they're in relationship now, and they have children. But most are dashed on the ground, and usually one or two gets through. See? That's why the real devotees come through the line like that. They have some relationship there. See? And then they make devotees who can withstand. Otherwise, most are dashed to the ground. Isn't that what happened with Bhaktisiddhanta? Most are dashed to the ground and not coming up to the transcendental platform, but Prabhupada did. See? Most after Prabhupada left, his good ones actually left too. The real ones. And then the others, they're dashed to the ground by the Kamsa, the materialistic Vaishnavas, who take charge. It's the reality, man. Ecclesiastical, pope stuff, religion is down here. So we're here to, hey man, let's clear off the path. See, make it nice and clear again. Clean. Pristine. And beautiful. And we do. And that's it. This is our Sadhu Sangha program. It's really wonderful. Yeah. It's amazing, actually. This shows you the Lord is really protecting us, man. Otherwise, we can't do this. Can you imagine? At this time, we'd be all lined up for the shots, too. Oh, Gurudev, what should we do? Oh, you should all be injected. Oh, thank you very much. By the way, if you're part of the Sangha that did that, anyway, I'm just making another kind of point. Don't worry about it. Just stay here as long as you can, And the main thing is you in a sense, you made it because you found reality. This is real. This is real. Yeah, that's enough justification. We're all going to make a few mistakes or do this or that, or But this is real. This is amazing. Oh, good. You're eating. It's good to see. Just a little bit, 2 bites. Okay.
3 little spoons, yeah.
Okay, good. That's something. Good sign. Okay. See? So Krishna manifests as eternal human-like form and performs pastimes to show mercy to the devotee. See? So chapter 1, see this chapter 3, and it's teaching. So Krishna comes here, show mercy to the devotees. So, but what are we going to do? Wait for Krishna to come or Lord Chaitanya to come, another 4 billion? So he has a line. This is so the devotees, the spiritual master he comes as the guru. That's why he has to do this again to show mercy to the devotees. You notice people are devotees here. You can tell. Even people I'm amazed, when somebody comes here and they have no connection with Krishna, seemingly. And they just come and they make the connection, like the waitress, Amy. Just comes here, not even a picture of Krishna, not even a friend of Krishna. They come and they feel it. It's like, wow. And you can tell they're devotees, see, to show mercy to the devotees. This is how it is when people are delivered. The Lord reaches out into different places because he has devotees in different places. When the early Christians were preaching and they noticed they had this power, just like the power we have here, it's the same. Same power, same. They actually call this the dunamis. There's a name for it. When you have the spiritual potency, you have the spiritual power of dunamis. It's something in the name. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but it's not material strength at all. It's spiritual strength. It comes by this devotional strength. So one of the devotees had a vision. I think it was Paul, and Jesus came and said, "Okay, go over and preach over there. I have people over there. I have people over there that will listen." And he would go to a town. The Spirit would inspire him to go in, and he'd just start preaching. And those who are actual devotees of the Lord, even though they were Gentiles and all, they just come. They just feel it. See? Lord Chaitanya did the same thing. And this is starting to happen here too. And because that's how it is, we're here delivering people. They're devotees in different folds. Jesus said, I have sheep in different folds. See, so Krishna has sheep. Sheep means they follow the shepherd. See, and so they're looking for God, and the Lord empowers his shepherds. That's why you guys are becoming shepherds. This is how the Lord works and keeps this going. Because without this life that we've got here, there's no real life in the world. Religion, there's no real, it's not a life. It just becomes external and material, ritualistic, and there's no substance in that. Yeah. People have to have the devotional potency, otherwise only in the whole universe is just modes of nature is just dead. There's no real life. It's unconscious. Who the heck wants to relate to unconsciousness? You become unconscious yourself by relating to what's unconscious. See, that's the earth, man. That's fire. That's water. It's unconscious. You're relating to that. See, that's the body is made of air, fire, water, earth. See, and then in the mind, see here where we got the mind going too, right? The mind is also unconscious. And then we got knowledge. See, these are all Bhagavad Gita talks about coverings. Okay? And we got the intelligence. But if it's material, it's unconscious. So people are all there like developing, self-help, all this stuff. It's all to do with material knowledge, to do with the material body and mind, and even emotions, all that stuff. You stay unconscious still. See, subtle or gross, it's all unconscious. That's why we becoming conscious now, because the name of God is conscious. See, and especially when it's chanted by devotees who have the devotional love of God manifesting, because that makes you conscious, awakens you, the truth about the name that is conscious also. Go ahead there, Lalita. Oh, okay, yeah. See, so devotees are conscious. They're conscious because they associate with what is conscious, what is spirit. See, the name of Krishna is spirit. The name of Radha is spirit. See, Hare Krishna is Radha Krishna. They're alive. Okay? And the devotees are alive from that. They're not unconscious. A lot of people are unconsciously chanting a holy name. That can give you liberation. But man, you want Vrindavan? Well, you have to chant that name, and then ecstasy of Vrindavan, that devotion of Vrindavan has to awaken, and then you become conscious of the beauty of Krishna, the enlivenment of Krishna. You become like the residents there. See, that's why you get the jump start by real devotees who have Vrindavan residence now. That's here. Come on, man. You want to become really conscious, really aware? This is the place, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, you become conscious of him. If you become conscious that you live inside of him and that he lives inside of you, for instance.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's consciousness. Otherwise, you're unconscious. Even in religion, you're still unconscious because speculation there. See, devotees relish the name pastimes and the qualities of Bhagavan. See, that's the supreme. See, supreme personality. He's supreme personality. See, because he's supreme because he's spirit. And he's the great spirit, like the American Indian is called the great spirit. See, that's the supreme personality of Godhead. And those who are really conscious in our line relish his name, his pastimes, his qualities on the point of ecstasy, of the tears and the transcendental happiness that you see here. This is real preaching by demonstration. See, you can't, this is not a fake. This is not replica. See, you can't fake it till you make it here. You got to either made it, or come on the path to making it here. See, it's not a fake it till you make it thing. No, it's real here already from the get go. That's why it's so fast. Yeah, Freddie's going to be a good rap star. I'm not in the mood for the modes, Maya's codes. It's true, Maya's codes, the modes. Yeah. So anyway, that's the essence. Okay, Lalita, you're on. Chant Hare Krishna in ecstasy. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Keep them entertained for a while there.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Where's my...
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Oh.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. He's gone again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare
You can continue. Let's just chant a while.
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Hare Rama Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Woo, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare.
Rama Rama
Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama Krishna
Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama Hare Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama 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 Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hari
Rama,
Hari,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hari
Rama,
Hari,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hari
Rama,
Hari,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Hari Hari,
Krishna,
Hari Rama, Hari Rama,
Hare
Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Rama, 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 Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Woo! Krishna. Whoa, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram, Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Ram,
Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
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 Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare Hare, Rama,
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 Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama, Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare,
Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare,
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna. Oops.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hari 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 Rama
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama Hari 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 Krishna
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hari Hari Hari
Krishna
Rama
Krishna Hare Rama
Rama Hari 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 Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hari Hari
Krishna
Hari
Krishna
Rama Hari Rama
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hari Hari
Rama
Hari
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hari Hari
Hare
Hari Rama
Rama
Rama Rama
Rama
Hari
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hari
Hare
Hari Rama Rama
Rama Rama Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hari
Hare
Hari
Rama Rama Rama
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hari
Rama
Rama
Rama Rama Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hari Hari Krishna
Hare Rama
Rama Rama
Rama
Hari
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari
Hare Rama
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 Rama Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare Rama
Rama Rama
Rama Rama Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama
Okay, we'll read a little bit now.
Rama Rama Hare.
Hey, there's Tom. Hey, good morning, Tom. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktavinda. Okay, I'll just read a little bit. We'll all probably read a little bit. This is Descent of the River Ganges, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 17. Shukadev Goswami said, "My dear king." Actually, Tom, you want to read?
I just woke up. Please give me some time to wake up.
Okay, we'll give you a little time. All right, let's see who else we got here. How about you, River? Oh, you're in a car. Okay, I'll read. All right. Or yeah, actually, do you have the Bhagavatam
But we've
there?
just been run off the road by another car.
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, I have. We've just been run off the road. We're just getting the car fixed. I have this one. I have Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th Canto, Part 1.
Okay, good. Read.
That's all I have here.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, that's the 5th canto. Actually, I'm on the 5th. All right. Do you have chapter?
I've gone off
5?
again.
Huh?
Tom, are you still there?
Yeah, we're here. We hear you.
Yeah, I can read. I just have to take my book. Okay.
Yeah, let Tom read.
Okay. Chapter 17, 5th canto.
5th Canto, 17. Oh my God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Descent of the river Ganges. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. From the beginning, text 1?
Yeah, text 1.
Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate
Krishna, Hare
Vasudevaya.
Rama, Hare Rama.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Oh my God.
Mute your microphone, River.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jai Shri Gara Haridas. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Sukadeva Goswami said, I I really, I just woke up. I'm still in this dream consciousness, so it's very nice. Sukadeva Goswami said, "My dear king, Lord Vishnu, the enjoyer of all sacrifices, appeared as Vamanadeva in the sacrificial arena of Bali Maharaj. Then he extended his left foot to the end of the universe and pierced a hole in its covering with the nail of his big toe. Through the hole, the pure water of the causal ocean entered this universe as the Ganges River. Having washed the lotus feet of the Lord, which are covered with reddish powder, having washed the lotus feet of the Lord, which are covered with reddish powder, the water of the Ganges acquired a very beautiful pink color. The water of the Ganges acquired a very beautiful pink color. Every living being can immediately purify his mind of material contamination by touching the transcendental water of the Ganges. Every living being can immediately purify his mind of material contamination by touching the transcendental water of the Ganges. Yet its waters remain ever pure. Yet its waters remain ever pure. Because the Ganges directly touches the lotus feet of the Lord before descending within this universe. Because the Ganges directly touches the lotus feet of the Lord before descending within this universe. She is known as Vishnupadi. She is known as Vishnupadi. Later, she received other names like Jahnavi and Bhagirathi. After 1,000 millenniums, the water of the Ganges descended to Dhruva Loka, the topmost planet in this universe. Therefore, all learned sages and scholars proclaim Dhruva Loka to be Vishnupada, situated on Lord Vishnu's lotus feet. Text 2.
Yeah, wait a second. Wait. Yeah, so, this is, I'm going to read something here. So, Sukadeva Goswami said, "My dear king, Lord Vishnu, the enjoyer of all sacrifices." See, all sacrifices, man. Lord Vishnu, that's the people. When you chant the holy name, the beauty of this is it's the greatest sacrifice to Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna. Okay? In this sacrifice, you become fully conscious. Okay? Fully conscious of what you're doing. Most people don't know that they're, in Maya, you don't know that you're you're here. You think you're satisfying yourself. This is a false ID. Okay? You're actually satisfying the Lord unconsciously. And that's why, you're unconsciously doing it. And in the darkness, it's like you don't know what's going on. You're not clear or what you're doing or why you're doing it, but you are doing that because we can't get out of it. It's all about that. That's our nature, is to satisfy God, whether we're conscious about it or not. And the more we're coming out of the modes, the more you realize, oh, that's what it's about, is to live as a sacrifice for the Lord. And that's what chanting is, man. It's so beautiful because you become conscious. Oh, wow, God is in my heart. Lord Vishnu is living here. And just simply by chanting the holy name and being happy about it, feeling that happiness, which is his happiness, boom, that's it, man. That's enlightenment of the highest order. You know, devote the Lord. If we come into this association through this disciplic line, we get the greatest realization of the absolute truth, the happiness of God and knowing about it. You know, being clear, being conscious of that. Whew. I mean, this is big stuff. Pretty amazing, huh? Okay, so Lord Chaitanya is the most merciful incarnation because he gave us this potentiality. See, this is, you come in the real line, you can, you know, you definitely won't be thinking of suicide. You know, you'll be thinking of life and more life and more life. Your life has automatic meaning. You know, the people in the Mayavadi level, often they teach this thing called everything in this world is empty and meaningless. See? That's half the truth. It's only empty and meaningless because you don't see its relationship with the absolute truth. Then it has all kinds of meaning. Everything, you know, even this going on here. It's not empty and meaningless. There's a purpose for all of this that's going on now, even. See, and you stay, you know, you're in joy because you see, oh, this is the pastimes of the Lord. Yeah, you know, it's all working towards a purpose. Yeah, and you know, if we are advancing nicely in Krishna consciousness, because we might be tripping over all kinds of like thousands of bodies, you know, soon. They're already making it. In UK, they've contracted, the government's already contracted. I mean, if this bothers you, too bad, man. Listen to more of it until you realize you're you're deathless, you know, because we are eternal beings. Yeah. If anything I say when I talk about death or something, death, well, listen more, and you'll get over it. Because, you know, we're eternal beings, just like Bhagavad Gita. It's not just a bunch of words, Bhagavad Gita. Never has there been a time when I, nor you, nor all these kings, but no, it's really true. Never has there been a time. If you're still, well, okay, you keep coming here and you'll realize that there is no death. You know, that there's only life, especially now. That's the only life, man. I'm just into life. Not into death, man. So we just talk about it for perspective because we got life, man. Life is chanting the holy name and, you know, and relishing the happiness of communing with the ultimate God. So, so yeah. So we only mention these things because it's probably, you know, they'll be tripping over bodies soon. You know, it's a good possibility. If it doesn't happen, okay, fine, whatever happens. But you know, according to what, you know, why is the government contracting to make all these boxes? Why are they finding in America there's places where all kinds of boxes are, you know, and guillotines and all kinds of amazing things, you know, that, so all this stuff is the Lord's, you know, showing, you know, connecting the dots. There's something going on here. Okay. But if you know you're eternal, what's the matter? You know, okay, this is part of the Lord's pastimes. He's doing this. You know how many people died on the Battle of Kurukshetra? Millions upon millions. You know, and Arjuna was just doing his devotional service, man. Because he realized he believed in the truth. He believed Krishna's word. Never was there a time when I, nor you, nor all these kings. So he knew he was just engaged in the service that the Lord wanted to happen. Okay? And actually, everybody is, whether you're conscious or not. But the thing is, it's such a joy to become more and more conscious of how things are going on, what they are. It's interesting. You know, this is real knowledge. People want to try to develop knowledge in the world. No, this is knowledge. It's very interesting, very fascinating. You know, the truth, you know, like how God is working in this world. There's nothing more fascinating than that. There's no greater movie than that. You know, people like movies. You want a movie? Well, how about life as it really is? It's a great movie, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so So we're not finished with this verse, and we're going to milk it like a cow. So then he extended his left foot to the end of the universe and pierced a hole in its covering with the nail of his big toe. Through the hole, the pure water of the causal ocean entered this universe as the Ganges River. See, you notice the Ganges River is a devotee, right? See, the devotee has to enter into this world. See, now you got real purification. That's why when you get a bona fide guru, you're getting better than the Ganges. Because Lord said, oh yeah, my ecstatic devotees, they purify even places of pilgrimage like the Ganges, like the holy places. Because their word, man, you hear that. Does the Ganges speak to you? Yeah, but Guru does. So you make quicker progress. Yeah. Do you see ecstatic tears emanating from the Ganges? No. So it's quicker progress. So it's wonderful. I know I take bath in the Ganges. I feel a special cleansing. It's wonderful. Yeah. But, especially when you become ecstatic, then you go to Vrindavan and boy, you feel everything is accentuated, man. I could do devotional service all day long. I mean, literally all day long. I do. When I went to Vrindavan, I felt like that. I just felt inspired all day. I just want to do it. It's a great place for, especially when you have this taste. It's wonderful. The Dhams, you just natural. I remember I was in Mayapur too, and I just want to just relish Chaitanya Charitamrita all day long. It's nice. Yeah, it's a holy Dham. It just for devotees when you're on an ecstatic platform, it just really, it helps, it accentuates. Oh, it's wind. It's wind. There's this noise, special noise. So the devotees enter the world to purify, because otherwise there's no purification here. You notice? Not real purification. That's why the Ganges are there, special. And living devotees are really special, man, because you're going to get a special kind of purification that nobody in religion can do. These thousands of gurus cannot match one devotee. Unless they're that kind of devotee. Not 1,000 of those, if they don't have, they're not like the Ganges descending down here and in a body. Then it's not that strong. Okay? You don't get this kind of truth. Do you hear the Ganges preaching you about these verses and explaining them as they are to make them really clear? Otherwise, can you imagine trying to figure this out on your own? What do these verses mean? They're so esoteric, man. Only if the Lord informs his intimate devotee can you even know them. What do you think Jesus meant? Only the Father knows the Son, and the Son knows the Father, and the Son can reveal the Father to whom he chooses. This is the Father here. This is the truth. The truth is the Father. He's the Father of our salvation from this illusion. We need that truth, right? Then we know where the real path is. And what is the real path? The real path is a devotee, man. Devotion. You want bhakti? You get it through bhakti, right? Pretty simple. You want bhakti and no devotee? You don't even know what bhakti is, and that is the problem. You notice people don't know what bhakti is. They don't know. Bhakti is staring them right in the face, here, all over the place. Well, Lalita chanting there for the last half an hour, man, and that's bhakti. Comes through bhakta. Duh. If you don't see that coming through any guru out there, you don't know what bhakti is. And that's what I found. People don't know what bhakti is because they haven't found the real bhakta. But I'm in the middle of nowhere. I can yell as loud as I want. I'm probably waking Janaki up unless she's probably barely getting up now. Already been on for almost 2.5 hours. See? People don't know what real bhakti is until real bhakti is, and they need to be expressing it too. Otherwise, what is this? I'm sorry, I can't show you real bhakti because you guys, you're not ready for it, or I don't have it. I'm just lying to you, or who knows what. It's the bottom line is you don't know what it is because it's not been revealed. It's got to be revealed, and it's only revealed when it's reveled in. See, reveled in, tasted. Not in the closet. You ever see these gay people that come out of the closet, finally? You never knew. Wow, I never knew that person was gay. Same thing with bhakti. I never knew what bhakti is. It never came out of the closet. Prabhupada always kept it in the closet. Bhakti Siddhanta, Bhakti Vinod in the closet. I never knew what bhakti was till it came out of the closet. Hey, man, we're showing this is the real gay time. We're going to show you what real gayness is. Real gaiety. Gaiety is bhakti. You want to have a joyful time? You want to be really gay? And I'm not talking bodily. I'm talking spiritually. Expressing spiritual gaiety. We'll give an experience to homosexuals that they don't even know. They'll thought, well, I thought I was gay. No, you're not gay until you come here. We'll show you what real gayness is. Transcendental gayness. How you like that, Karuna? You can quote me on that. I just love it. We come here, all these amazing. Nobody who would ever say anything like this. Where would you even hear a conception? Nobody can't even dream about these things.
Gay manjaris. Yeah, there's 60 million. We're going to have another one of those, probably 60 million, man. How many people took that thing? They're the ones who probably bite the dust first. Okay, so so this is beautiful. Let's see what else. Okay.
Question.
Sorry, what?
Question.
Okay, what's the question?
So the Ganges, is she a devotee?
Yes.
And she's a pure devotee?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. See, she entered down here. Otherwise, we have no method of purification. The devotees, whether they come in different forms. The bona fide spiritual masters like the Ganges. And actually it's more important because they speak to you. You can begin to learn what is the Ganges. Otherwise you just take a bath and you feel better and it's this slower. See, you're getting purified, making progress. After some lifetimes, gradually more and more, you'll actually meet the devotee, unless they're roaming around here and you meet them, by chance. Could be by chance too. You never know. They're roaming around and you just happen to bump into one. Oh, you make spiritual progress. Causeless mercy. Okay? Causeless mercy with a cause. See, the cause is the devotee of that mercy. The cause of causeless mercy is the devotee. Just like the Lord. He's the Lord of causeless mercy, but he's the cause of it, right? Well, he gives the same power to his devotees. You want the power of God? Well, then you become the power of God on this planet, man. That's why I say, if anybody wants the greatest thing, the devotees, they're teach kings. They teach if anybody wants to learn what life is about, everyone has to come through them. Nobody else really knows because only Bhakti knows. See, Bhakti is the devotional potency like Radha. Only she knows the absolute truth clearly. See, well, the devotees know too because they have that gift. and most people don't have it in Vaishnavism. I haven't seen. Have you seen many people have it? They act like a bunch of regulative ritual type things going on. Stereotyped, ritualistic, ceremony.
Students.
Yeah. So anyway, this is we're this is a fantastic gift being offered through the disciplic line now. Prabhupada comes and gives such an order, and then Krishna comes and blesses. Man, that's something big's happening here, man. Yeah, what guru? Hey, honestly, what guru? I'll ask you if anybody listens to these classes. I think they may, because I noticed some are starting to wear T-shirts like me and give classes on, like this, very informal at home, like this. I wonder where they're getting
Krishna West, like here.
Yeah, him. Where did he get this? Yeah, I was doing this for years, and then all of a sudden he starts doing it. Where did that come from?
Ridananda Swami is his name.
Hey, man, this is copyrighted. What is this? The T-shirts are copyrighted. Slap a lawsuit on that guy for copyright infringement. I started the T-shirt thing. You can't just wear a T-shirt and work from your home computer. Hey, man, we have a copyright on that one.
But of course, it doesn't have the ecstasy. That's something that you can't copyright. You need to need the association. It needs to become humble.
Yeah. All right. So, okay, let me get back to this thing here. It's a big verse here. Okay. Through the whole, the pure water of the causal ocean entered this universe as the Ganges River. See, and so again, see the water. Where is it? Where else is that water? The water is in the devotee's eyes. Okay, even Lord Brahma, before, when Krishna came, even wrote in his Brahma Samhita verse, it's it comes from the eyes. When the eyes are anointed by the tears of love. See, tears of love and devotion, and so that's what purifies. That purifies the devotees. It purifies even those who see those tears. See, that's that's the water, the pure Ganges in the sense. Ganges is a devotee, man. Ganges is like the personification of devotion. That's a devotee, man. When you're seeing the spiritual form of the person. The person is a devotee in their relationship with the Lord. When you see a devotee, that's why it's so really auspicious. Nothing else is in this world. It is because that's real purification. Lord Chaitanya said, not even the perfect Brahmins can purify themselves or anybody else. You need a devotee with that pure devotion in this world. That's why that's the best place to be. If your guru is not like that, and this teaching is here, where should you be? I mean, if you have sufficient intelligence, you'll understand logic. I'm just teaching logic. Go where devotion is. Go where that water is coming down in the eyes of a devotee when they chant the holy name, because that's even better than the Ganges. You don't have to go all the way to Ganges. You can't even go there now without getting all these tests and isolations and God knows what else. Here you can just turn on the camera and watch some of the devotees cry in ecstasy. That's better than taking a dip in the Ganges and all that trouble you got to go through. Because here, by vibration, by frequency, by what you see, even kinetically, you're getting purified. That's why this is the power. You want to justify yourself before God? Come here to Sadhu Sangha and see the tears of the Ganges, of the devotees here. Come see that pure water. That water is pure. Comes from heart being purified by God, the transcendental Lord, by Radha and Krishna. You'll see when you're worshiping the Lord, I'm just telling you my experience, worshiping the Lord, and when the ecstasy arises in all these revelations, you're with Radha and Krishna, man. The Lord is these revelations. You know, those who have the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, which is this devotion, can collect the valuable jewels in the revealed scriptures. That's Krishna. The valuable jewels, these revelations, these subtle truths. Eh? That's what's going on here. Anybody interested in real wealth? Well, if not, we'll keep on talking. We'll keep on, collecting these valuable jewels of the revealed scriptures. What do you think we're doing right now? Does anybody see how valuable this is? I'm just collecting valuable jewels of the revealed scriptures. No, I don't just value. Where's your big stick? I'm just looking. How many rules have you followed? You know, right? Like how many rules has Gauri followed? Does he have illicit sex? Does he do this? Did he smoke pot? And they don't care about the valuable jewels. They're just wondering, what am I doing in my personal life? Well, my personal life is this. Personally relating to the Lord. That's my personal life. Collecting valuable jewels. That's the real wealth. Yeah, I eat and sleep just like you guys out there. But can you collect the valuable jewels? That's the question. Yeah, we're all eating, sleeping, mating, defending, doing all these things, living and dying. But can you collect the valuable jewels? Go ahead there, Lalita.
Yeah, you wonder actually that they know what they are looking for. They only see the faults, so-called faults, but what are they? Are they looking for prem or what?
They're looking for faults. I'm looking for jewels, and I find them because that's what I'm looking for. I only use faults to help people not fall into the faults. You know how fault lines, with earthquakes, they open up a fault, right? And you go, it's dark, and you go down, see, into hell or God knows where, fire, you go down. So people are doing that every day. They're walking around and falling into the faults. See, the fault, we just pointed it right out. Why are you looking at it? What Gohari is doing? What he's doing is collecting valuable jewels. Just see it. He's showing it to you. He shows it and he tells about it, and he even tells you you're falling into faults. You're falling into darkness. You're looking at darkness instead of the light. You're looking at dirt instead of gold. I'm just looking at gold. Yeah, I know I got a lot of faults. I'm just a person like you and everybody else. But the Lord is, by good fortune, showing me what gold is, and it gives me the tools to collect it. Radha and Krishna's mercy, Lord Chaitanya's mercy, disciplic line's mercy. Now I just collect. See, I'm a collector. See, I don't collect faults, I collect gold. I don't collect darkness, I collect the conclusive truth, which is the real light. Rule followers always look for faults. Go ahead, Tom, what?
The essence of collecting is come in touch with. That's what I feel. To stay in touch with. Because everything that is pure, also here in this verse, the purity comes from the contact with Krishna. Mm-hmm. The quality comes from the contact with Krishna.
Yes.
So the contact is essential.
That's engaging in service. Okay, the Lord gives you some potency, right? Well, now you use that tool. See, to collect the valuable jewels. That's why you stay in touch with the chanting, stay in touch with the devotees chanting. What are we doing here? Collecting valuable jewels, chanting the name, talking about Krishna, going into the scriptures, relishing the truth. See, this keeps it alive, keeps life in us, keeps Krishna in us. Otherwise, you depart from this, then what happens? All of a sudden, you're in Krishna, but where is he? You have no ecstasy to unearth it. See, and so the devotees, that's why people leave and go on their own. It's not a good idea. Because if you do that, you may be ecstatic for a while, but then you'll lose it because you lose the truth. I've seen it already. I was listening to one of the classes, and one of the persons has a little ecstasy, but conclusively can't relish, can't collect the jewels. Already it's diminishing. Giving a, what do you call, speculative purports. Doesn't go in with the book. Even my students can see it now. They picked it right up and said, "Oh, that ain't conclusive." Yeah.
So this contact is transcendental. So it's not depending on the material.
It depends on the spiritual. See, we depend on what is actually spiritual, not material. Okay, we have a body. It depends on this and keep it nice and all that. But we really depend on what's spiritual to keep us alive. Otherwise, for devotees, without the spiritual, there's no life. Just like, and when you chant in association of devotees, it keeps the life going. It enhances bhakti. It accentuates it. It's like the principle Jesus taught, where two or more are gathered in my name, there I shall be. See, in the midst, this is the congregational chanting of the holy name. See, what we're doing is congregationally chanting. See, we're congregating and we're chanting the holy names. Some may listen, some may chant. Or we all chant and listen. Whatever. Okay, this is why this is the religion of the age, is the congregational chanting of the holy name. And people think it's just chanting Hare Krishna like that. Yeah, it's that, and also this. Also talking about Krishna, chanting his name, chanting his pastimes, chanting his qualities, discussing his mission. All this stuff enliven, you feel it, enlivenment. See, this is life of devotees. Otherwise, what are you going to talk about, the body and the weather, or talk about the demons all the time? Oh, look at the demons, they're out there, they're trying to, you see, that's what Facebook is. That's why you feel unhappy. You get too much into that. Your mother, because there's no life in that, really. Okay, you can keep tabs on what's going on, but don't, make a religion of it. Make a religion of this. The religion of pure devotional service. That's a great religion, huh? Pure religion. See? Yeah, I come here to practice religion. Chant the Hare Krishna mantra and ecstasy awakens. Okay, there we go. I'll practice that religion. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. Just let me come here and chant and relish association with Radha and Krishna, man. Just let them love each other, man. And I'll just sit there and watch and try to, do some kind of facilitation for this. Yeah, that's our maidservants, girlfriends. What do they do? They're helping Radha and Krishna relate. It's fun. It's great, man. It's fabulous. It's a great pastime. It's more than great. It's the greatest. Okay. Every living being can immediately purify his mind of material contamination by touching the transcendental waters of the Ganges. See, so that's the thing. So, you ever see people crying in the world? You ever see people crying and you're listening to them cry? Do you feel purified? or after, if they cry too much, you feel like, well, maybe that's enough. I got to go for a while. You know, because it's not pure tears. See, so the devotees, when they cry in ecstasy, now you just see by touching the water, you can touch it with your mind. Just by seeing it, see, you're touching it with your mind. You don't need to go all the way down to the Ganges River and that expensive flight and all. Wear a mask for. Can you imagine wearing a mask for 24 friggin' hours? Oh, more than that, 27 friggin' hours. You know, here you can just turn on your camera and your mind is purified because you're touching the Ganges. Yeah, the Ganges of the devotees, chanting in bliss and in ecstasy. See, you're seeing that, you know, you're getting purified because everybody's being polluted. They're looking at people that are in the modes of nature. See, and that from them, you know, from a devotee, ecstatic prema emanates. Well, from the world, pollution emanates, various levels of pollution. And you're looking at it, man. You know, you're looking at all the pollution and it's coming into you because the emanation comes into you and then you become polluted. So that makes the world go around. Association. You come and you see you turn on your camera every day and you hear from devotees chanting and see devotees chanting the holy name in great ecstatic love, and you hear these revelations that no one's spoken so clearly. Because I'm just collecting valuable jewels before the world. I could do this alone, but I like doing it like this. I like win-win. I don't know. It just seems like a better deal, huh? I win, you guys win too. You guys learn to get the knack too, and then you pass it on to others. Sounds like the way to go. You know, just sounds, you know, I could be, you know, collecting. I do too when I'm not here. You know, I'm usually looking at the scriptures and relishing and, you know, powering up. And then I get so like, I got to do another class because I want to share some valuable jewels. You know, and then now you guys are picking it up and are able to do it, many of you. That's how you do, you know, you become like that and you pass it on to others. Pay it forward. Take a deep breath, everybody. Deep breath. Only because I have to take one. Because the Ganges directly touches the lotus feet of the Lord before descending within this universe, she is known as Vishnu Padi. Because the Ganges see, all these sentences are full of meaning.
That's why she's a devotee.
Yeah, that's right.
Feet.
Yeah, because the Ganges directly touches the lotus feet of the Lord. Yeah, that's why you see the Vaishnava, the real devotee, the real spiritual master engages you in the loving service of the Lord, engages you in direct service. You begin to enter. See, they're the door to the direct service of the Lord. So you become like that also. See, so otherwise, like a devotee, see, before, let's read that verse again. It's so good. So, because the Ganges directly touches the lotus feet of the Lord before descending to this universe. So that's the devotees. When they're chanting in ecstasy, they're directly touching the lotus feet of the Lord and then descend into this universe. See, they descend, the revelations. See, Jesus went up to the hill. What? He was praying on the hill. See, touched the lotus feet of the Lord and then brought it down. Blessed are the pure in heart, they shall see God. See? He descended this word. That's God descending here in the form of the word. In the beginning was the word. The word was God, with God, and the word was God. It comes through the devotees who touch the lotus feet of the Lord. You notice, see, this is the essence of truth. This is the valuable jewels of the revealed scriptures. Anybody like stuff like this? I love it, man. That's never been said before. You never heard this. I know. No, I never heard this before. That's where I know you never heard it. I've been. If you have, let me know. Of course, Karuna's heard everything.
I heard it before from you.
Yeah, for me, yeah. Actually, not quite like this. This is another angle. It's
Never
always
heard
new,
it.
always new angles.
It's just so beautiful.
See, because she's got bhakti. They can appreciate the valuable jewels. Without no bhakti, can't appreciate them. Yeah. Yeah. See, so when you look at these two sentences together, it has full, wonderful meaning. So having washed the lotus feet of the Lord. Oh, wait. So every living being can be immediately purify his mind of material contamination by touching the transcendental waters of the Ganges, yet its waters remain ever pure. See, again, that's secret of how the guru works. See, otherwise you go to a guru. See, this is the thing. That's why eventually they got to learn. You become guru and you can't touch the lotus feet of the Lord yet. You don't know what that is and how it shows up. You can't relish. You're not like that. You're not really a empowered devotee yet. Yeah. So people, they come with their minds. See? And you don't remain ever pure because you're not touching the lotus feet of the Lord. That's the secret of why the guru remains clear. See, because the disciples are, they bring their mind to you and it's full of crap because they're neophyte disciples. They're meditating on the world and then they go, "Oh, Guru Dave, I'm feeling miserable." You ever had that, man? You ask Lolita, she had people, I'm miserable. Let me tell you about my miseries. See, and if you're not relishing this bhakti and touching the lotus feet of the Lord in ecstasy, you just hangs around you in your space, your aura, in your field. You can't get rid of it. That's why you see some gurus look really miserable. I wonder, look at their faces. You ever see some of them? I'm telling you, man, miserable looking. They can't get rid of it. You don't see that here, do you? See, we got quite a few people coming here, kind of giving their miseries here, dropping them off here, right? But they don't remain very long because why? We're worshiping in ecstasy here. Yeah, the Lord just asks, very just bring more, that's okay. Drop it off here. Drop off your packages here. And then we deliver it to the Lord's lotus feet and purify. Just throw it in the fire, man. That's our sacrifice. Here's the karma of everybody. Here, we just throw it in your fire, man. Burn it up.
I feel.
Just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, okay? When I pause, you don't always have to say something.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just take a deep breath so I can kind of go into this. All right. Otherwise, it's too much. Take a deep breath. Okay. Just breathe. Let me relax into this so I don't always have to, I feel like I'm pausing that. Oh, I'm going to jump up already. No, just take a deep breath. Okay, so I can relax into that. I'd like to relax into this thing. I get really, deep into this and not always have somebody pop up, and, okay. Take a deep breath. Okay, great. By touching the transcendental water, the Ganges, yet its water remain ever pure because the Ganges directly touches the lotus feet of the Lord. Because the Ganges directly touches the lotus feet of the Lord before descending within the universe. That's why the devotees, they say, of myself, I can do nothing. They need to touch that lotus feet. They have to commune with the Lord. They have to power up, man, this ecstatic communion. That's the kind of association you need in the world. That is the truth. You need that truth. Okay? And now, now you're in touch with reality. Okay? Deep breath there, Tom, and everybody. Oops, what is going on here? Oops. Something happened here. Oh, I see. Oh, that's okay. Pop me in a new window. Okay, we'll work with that. Because the Ganges directly touches the lotus feet of the Lord before. Okay, read that. After 1,000 millenniums, the water of the Ganges descended to Dhruvaloka, the topmost planet in the universe. Therefore, all learned sages and scholars proclaim Dhruvaloka to be Vishnupad, situated on the Lord's lotus feet. So, and that's kind of, what's going to happen eventually, as far as the predictions of these all the way through the lines, is this is the golden age. People will be in touch with the Lord's lotus feet, and then then the purity will descend into this world. Otherwise, what do we got? Modes of nature polluting everything, more or less. Even goodness. I mean, it's okay, but still in the world. What we need are devotees who are touching the Lord's lotus feet. Okay? And so that's what everything's working to. The whole Bible is written by people like that who touch the Lord's lotus feet. They're the first fruits. And they're driving it in this direction, you see, all the way through through Jesus, and then Lord Chaitanya, making it more clear and more teaching, more purification. See, and also us here teaching. See, we're taking these valuable jewels, see, distributing them. See, because we're capable, because the Lord has made us capable, touching his lotus feet. See, only devotees can do that. Only devotion can do that. Devotion is synonymous. That's why if you don't respect a devotee, devotion is going to go. If you don't respect devotion, see, you won't be in touch with the devotee. They're you can't separate, you can't separate it. That's why you touch the body, the devotee, you're touching real devotion. You hear from a real devotee who has that devotion, you're hearing God. And you'll know if you're really a devotee, because it'll enliven your bhakti. That's what the word of God does. Otherwise, you hear the word of Lucifer, Maya. What is it? Full of material motivation of the modes. What do? You get polluted instead of delivered. See, who represents the transcendental Lord is the deliverer. Who represents Lucifer? The shadow, the darkness. Yeah, you could be a good person and everything, but that's the angel, the angel of darkness masquerading of the angel of light still. The goodness is not the light. Not good enough. It's lighter than passion and ignorance, but still, not it. You want the prize? That's Shuddha Bhakti, man. Who represents Shuddha Bhakti in the world? That's the real word of God, isn't it? Isn't it? Shuddha Bhakti, real word, the real ecstasy. Who represents that? You found the door, man. You Vaishnavas, that's where the door is. There ain't no other door. And they're rare as far as I've seen in this world. You want to enter into the rest forever? Real rest? That's where it is. After 1,000 million. Okay, Druvalog. Okay. Okay, Tom, read on. You want to say something? Go ahead. Now's your time.
When listening to you, I was thinking of 2 fingers too short. That some people, they want to have this quality and they start imitating, but they always come 2 fingers short. And I was focusing and asking myself and asking you, I want to ask you, what are these 2 fingers?
Good question.
It's like the missing link.
Yeah. What are those 2 fingers? It's a good question. I have to think about that a little bit. Okay, Lolita, she got an answer. What is it? What are those 2 fingers?
Devotion.
No, she says 2 fingers too short. What's the 2 fingers too short? Oh, yeah. The lack of devotion. Yeah.
Lack of devotion.
A lack of devotion. Yeah. Always too short to capture Krishna. But devotion does, huh? Yeah. Then you start to
lack of affection, lack of devotion.
Yeah. See, Krishna is the scriptures, but you can't capture Krishna without devotion. You can't capture the truth. You can't. You got to relish the truth. Taste it. See, only by devotion can you do it. See, devotees know the secret. That's why they stay fixed, on the real path. The real path, they stay close to the Lord. They have to, otherwise they got no life to do. See, so anyway, that's maturity. We're all maturing, staying close more and more, and then we're empowered to do something. Otherwise, everybody's a servant of the Lord, but not very good ones. This is a good servant. We're teaching people how to be really better than good, better than the bad and good and all that stuff going on. This is transcendental service. Deliver people. Deliver, Krishna, so that people become connected. Otherwise, that's real happiness, man. There's nothing else. Okay, read on there, Tom.
Text 2. Dhruva Maharaj, the famous son of Maharaj Uttanapada, is known as the most exalted devotee of the Supreme Lord. Dhruva Maharaj, the famous son of Maharaj Uttanapada, is known as the most exalted devotee of the Supreme Lord because of his firm determination in executing devotional service. Because of his firm determination in executing devotional service.
Yeah, when you're becoming a devotee, you're exalted. See, automatically, the Lord says, oh, this is my devotee, man. He's exalted. And then the more you become fixed, you become more exalted. See, and more and more and more, but it's success upon success upon success. Become more and more fixed, more and more like that. Just like, the devotees. Even you could see in Raghunath Das, who was so renounced, it was, so amazing. He went through stages. You could see, read in Bhagavad, he went from this stage to the next stage, more and more fixed, more and more deep. After a while, even on his eating, he started just eating these dry. He got to the point he just ate these rejected grains in the ditch, and he got really renounced. Not that you have to, but this is, you could, it depends. You just keep worshiping the Lord, and things just become more and more exalted, and you feel, it's not like, see, you become more and more exalted in the eyes of the Lord and others. But in your own eyes, you're just exalting more in God. See, that's why it's not about I want to be more. No, you just exalt. This is, if you notice, it's about exaltation in Krishna, in God. See, devotees only care about that. I just want to exalt in the Lord. Just relish the glories of the truth. Just exalt in it. The joy of that. Okay, that's your focus. See, that's why the devotees would very intensely meditate on that when they're chanting and is exalting in that. See, in Krishna. See? And then in the eyes of the world, ultimately, even though most people don't see it right away, that you become exalted in the eyes of the world because people need that purification of somebody touching the lotus feet of the Lord. There's so few. There's so few that can purify the world. Okay, the Lord has given us to that. That's why you want to become a real rep of the real Lord, transcendental Lord. You come here, man. That's what it's all about. You'll start feeling, experiencing, touching the Lord's lotus feet and bringing that spiritual nectar into this world. That's what it's all about. Who can do that? Well, not so many right now, but more coming. Lalita can. You can see it every day. It's beautiful. And some others here doing it. Yeah. Go ahead there, Lily. You want to say something? No? No. Go ahead, Tom. Read some more.
Knowing that the sacred Ganges water washes the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. Knowing that the sacred Ganges water washes the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. Dhruva Maharaj, situated on his own planet. Dhruva Maharaj, situated on his own planet. To this very day, accepts that water on his head with great devotion.
Read the sentence again that you just read.
Knowing that the sacred Ganges.
No, back one more.
Dhruva Maharaj, the famous son of Maharaj Uttanapala, is known as the most exalted devotee of the Supreme Lord. Because
Dhruva Maharaj, see, the exalted son, he wasn't exalted before he connected with Krishna. See, or Narayan. So when the Lord appeared to him, see, he touched the Lord's lotus feet in this. See, he made the connection, and then he became exalted. Before that, even his father, his mother thought, you're just a Sudra, low class person. Look how high class he became just by becoming a devotee, with real devotion. This is what I was talking about this morning. The Lord, if you want that's real wealth, is the wealth of being able to commune with the transcendental Lord, to be accepted like that. See? So to be accepted like that is just to accept the gift. The Lord is so magnanimous through our Sangha. Whoever comes and accepts the gift like that, of course, you may be some purification, but it's worth it. You're going to struggle. You're going to struggle out there. You might as well struggle a little bit in here. It'll be well worth it. The result is like Dhruva Maharaj, and even more, actually, because Lord Chaitanya is giving much more than that kind of bhakti. Yeah. See, he became exalted amongst his father, his mothers, all of them. They thought, wow, Dhruva attained the Lord. He attained the lotus feet of the Lord. Look at the people, it's becoming like that here. Attraction to the Lord, communion with God. He became exalted in the eyes of the world, just like Jesus Christ. At first, he was not recognized by that many, and then they rejected even. But he was firm, right? Why not? He knew. He says, everybody left me, but I know it is truth. Truth is my relationship with God. It's eternal. I say the same thing. You all could leave. Maybe you don't like the fuck word. I'll say it again. You don't like this? Fuck. Leave. If you're going to look at that, fine. You ain't you ain't understanding the thing, the real essence. The real essence is, hey, we collect valuable jewels here of the scriptures. Hey, the scriptures say that's valuable, and that's the value you see here every day. So I say, fuck this, fuck that sometimes, or anybody else says. Big fucking deal. See? I'm actually just doing this to purify some of these big fucking sannyasis so they can understand it's just a fucking word. What do you think? It means anything to me? You think the Maya means anything to me? The curse words here become service because they bust your idea that you got to be sweet sounding bullshit words in the mode of goodness and etiquettes and all that. No, 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 no. Have you been accepted by the Lord? That's all I care. I know whatever I'm inspired to do helps everything. Yeah, that's what I value. Yeah, even if I lose everything, still, look at Jesus lost everything by being in the truth. Being in the truth to the full extent of it, look at the whole world now. That's called surrender. Yeah, the whole everything abandoned, all is decided, everything abandoned. He said, it doesn't matter. I'm worshiping you, Lord. I know the truth, And look what happens now. Thousands and millions of people have become saints believing in Christ, Jesus Christ. Okay? Do you think it's any different here? No, we're really, not only me, but many of my students are also in touch with they're touching the lotus feet of the Lord and bringing forth that devotional potent, the tears, see, washing the lotus feet of the Lord, washing the lotus feet of the Lord of these verses, these words. See, that's washing the lotus feet of the Lord. See, doing just like the Ganges does and more, because that's the whole point of living devotees. You make much quicker progress. There are many people taking in a bath of the Ganges still, but don't see the value of what we're doing here. It shows you slower progress. But people may have done it for many lifetimes, and then they see this is going on here in the Sangha. Oh boy, boom, they're here, and they're, oh wow, this is really good. Like the waitress. Who knows how many lifetimes she's been dipping in Ganges waters and stuff like that. See, now you can really wow, that's really great. Look at Lalita Ganga, how many times for her to relish these things. People, they're still, let me spend thousands of dollars to go and visit the Ganges over there and take my dip. Yeah. And go hard. See, they don't even understand that this is more valuable. And hey, man, I got the books to back up my words, man. Oh, what do you want me to tell you again and again and again? I'll tell you that's true. Saints of your caliber are virtual places of pilgrimage. Okay? Saints of Lalita Ganga's caliber are virtual places of pilgrimage. The other place, see, I don't have to say, they think it's false ego if I talk about this guy here. So I talk about her. I talk about my students. That's how powerful the bhakti is here. It's like that. Saints of their caliber are virtual places of pilgrimage. Those who chant the holy names with ecstatic love and devotion, like many of my students here. They're virtual places of pilgrimage. You didn't know that, did you, ISKCON out there? You got pilgrimage places right here. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars to go over there and get slow purification. You get it quicker here, faster, deeper. Oh, you'll get Christian this life even. Can you imagine? You'll be just like the Ganges River. Can you believe it? My students are like the Ganges River. They do what the Ganges can do. Am I lying? No, proof is in the pudding. If you can chant the holy names and touch the lotus feet of the Lord, and then the water starts flowing down from the river Vraj over there, Vrindavan, Vraj, flowing down your eyes, man. Because you're washing the lotus feet of the Lord, man. Washing that river, that's water, man. That's happening here. Hey, man, all that's in the book happens here. Yeah. So don't think I'm lying or exaggerating everything. No exaggeration, man. So why look at a few curse words when that's going on here? That's the gold. That's the diamonds. See, we got real diamonds. We have the valuable jewels of the revealed scriptures. We have diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. And many of us are girls. You may not see male, female, doesn't matter. That's just the body. But do you have the girlish feelings? The devotional feelings. So you see, devotion is kind of girlish, you know. Yeah, you know what? I think it's time to take a little break here. We're already going on, you know, I started early, got up really early. 3.5 hours already. What time is it anyway? Sun, you know, the sun's not even up here. 3.5 hours, the sun's not even up.
It must be 4:30, almost 4:30 in your place.
Almost 4:30. That's the time we usually start. And we're already gone 3.5 Unbelievable, man. You know. Poor Janaki. Maybe she's not even here yet. She probably got a good sleep today. Oh, Amy's up. Okay, this part. Oh, let's okay, we got some, let's read some comments before we go here. What do we got here? Ooh, a big long thing here. Wow, huge. Okay, yeah, well, that's too long. We'll read. Okay. Freddie, what is there?
Oh, you don't have the same hour as in Arizona? Is it different?
It's a little different, yeah. It's 1 hour. 1 hour. Well, let me see what time it is.
I see Janaki says 5:30.
It's 5:20, yeah. 5:20.
Ah, okay. I thought Arizona was the same as where you are now.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you know, the word, okay, let's be a little impartial here. It's trigger words and all that. Okay, the word fuck, okay? That's the opposite. That's the dark shadow of the truth. And it's actually, if you see it in that relation, because fuck is communing with the material body, right? In sex. Okay. So your intimacy, right? Sign of intimacy and marriage and all that stuff. Well, the opposite, it's what the devotees can do. This is the spiritual, you know, level of it. This is communion. You're also intimately penetrating God. See, because of devotion penetrates the Lord's. See, and this is what causes a birth. Actually, the birth are disciples that come from that. That's you guys, man. You're a product of the birth of this kind of worship. See, so I've been doing. You know how people they do a lot of that there, and they get a lot of babies. Well, hey man, I've been doing that, a lot of that, man. You know, in ecstasy, communing with God like that, transcendental. Penetration there like this in ecstasy, you know, a lot of that, and some babies are coming, man. Yeah, see, you're transcendental babes. It's awakening. See, you're born of the word, right? That's how it is. Jesus says those who heard from Jesus, see, they listened, they heard. See, that's the process. You hear, what happens? You're born of the word. What's born? Krishna in you, Radha in you. You start to feel devotion to God. Awaken. See, you're born of the word, but you got to hear that word, that vibration. You got to hear the chanting in ecstasy. You know? Yeah. Okay, let's see her read something here. Read this, Tom.
Amy Rose, this is part of what makes you so great. You speak the absolute truth, and you do it with absolutely no boundaries.
Yeah,
She really
that
thinks
was quite same my mood as well. I love that. I really say that you said everything like it was
yeah,
and
yeah,
strong.
yeah, yeah. And you either love this or hate it. And
Yeah.
if you hate it, you get purified too. You know, if you love it, that's great too, because you can really, you see beyond the boundaries, because we got to cross the boundaries. Otherwise, you see everybody's kind of bound up in etiquette, right? What is, come on, this, you need the uncommon. Even Bhaktivinoda Thakur said the real teacher is the uncommon preceptor. They're outside the box, you know? Yeah. And so that's how you get broken out of the box. First you come and a lot of people, I think Prabhupada didn't say that. You don't know what Prabhupada said. You got to be empowered by the same Lord, that the transcendental Lord that Prabhupada was. He came up with great sayings and all these wonderful things. Also is here. That's why I say when people transcribe some of this stuff, you'll see the analogies are fantastic, man. Very amazing. Just like what Jesus said, what Prabhupada said, what all the devotees say. The stuff going on here is amazing. All unique and beautiful, and all accepted by the Lord. How do you know? I mean, because I love him myself, and you guys, are sensitive, are also enjoying these things. Yeah. It's the vibrations behind the word that matters. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Here when I say it, if you really go deep, if you, usually people get triggered first, and that's part of the purification, is to trigger people. You got to trigger them out, get the stuff out. They get triggered. But usually when people say that word, oh, there's a lot of energy behind it. Pollution. I had people, they say that to me, that are dressed real nice devotional clothes and something, and then I pass one, Lalita's chanting to them, or Johan's or something. They go, "Oh, you!" They use the F word, but the energy behind it is not so bad, not so clean. But it doesn't matter, I think, oh, good, a little bit more closer to Krishna. Get it out, man. It's just, it's actually a therapy. There's a guy, and he's a New Age doctor. Nice guy. I like him too. And he teaches the vomit therapy. He says, you picked up a lot of conditioning, and you need to vomit, man. Just, and he does a vomit therapy, and we also do a vomit therapy. It's a spiritual one. He's working on bodily level. We're working on, and also it works. They get it out too that way. They got to vomit on you. It doesn't bother. It's part of the territory. Toilet cleaning. Got to clean toilets. I told you before I was a toilet cleaner. That's part of the job. Janitor for God. There's a guy who had a name on his card. It's called Janitor for God. I really like that. Janitor for God. This baby has Amy Rose. You explain things so clearly and in so many awesome ways. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you see, she's just a waitress, appreciating. See, this is what it's all about. Appreciating Harikatha. Janaki says, the Fook word made me leave here for a day, but when I wanted the truth more. See, that's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it is. So yeah, if anybody's missed anything, I just want to just rest a little bit. And I just can't. I want to come back. This chant, I can't. I just, so sorry if I chant a lot. I just love it, man. It's so great. That's why I'm learning from Lalita. She likes to chant too. She's so beautiful. Thank you so much for your association. I
Thank
feel
you very much. Come on. Thank you.
Yeah. And all the devotees, that are here, we're all blessed. We're all very fortunate, really. I mean, really, truly. And we're here to make people fortunate. We're here to help everybody. I have no idea, in my heart. How can you? So don't misunderstand if you can, if you do, oh, that's okay too. That's all part of it, but when you chant in ecstasy, and you'll know from your own experiences, as you're getting more and more into that, there's no hatred in your heart for anything or anybody. You just want to help everybody. I want to help Bill Gates and Fauci's and all of them, just, and the gurus, all of them, just help them. And sometimes God has a funny way of doing it. It's just, or an unusual, uncommon way, he uses it, so anyway. Okay, so we'll take a little break here, and maybe Lolita, I probably stepped in on her time to go live, so you can go
I
live.
went just before you.
You do? Did you do enough? You sure you're not
Yeah, I'm
satisfied?
gonna rest now a little bit.
You need to rest a little bit too, yeah. How about Tom? Maybe Tom's going to go live too. What do you think? You have a lot of energy in there. I stopped you up. Shut up, man. Breathe. So Tom may go live and share. You got a lot of realizations to share there, Tom?
Yeah, they come at the right moment. They come, yeah. It's all at the right moment, right
See,
time.
we just prime the pump here. Later on, you just look at the scriptures and you realize you find you collect the valuable jewels, just like the scriptures say. This is real wealth. We have the real wealth here. We're making people, you can collect the valuable jewels. You'll be just like Lord Chaitanya. He'll say, oh, he would hear a verse and, oh, thank you so much for quoting this verse. Because he, just could relish all that, because it's energy, it's life. Yeah.
It's like you bring me in contact with the source, and then it can flow.
Yeah. Jumpstart. We're jump starters here. Jumpstart the dead batteries. Dead in the modes. The modes are they took the juice out of the battery. It's just waiting to be charged up a little bit. Yeah. Vijay Ram. Hey, yeah, thank you, Vijay, for coming too. Okay, so we'll see you a little bit later. And if you missed anything, you got 3 hours and 30 minutes to catch up on.